Happy Halloween! It is the GearJunkie Weekly Roundup presented by Go RVing, the special costume edition. I'm Adam Baboon Ruggiero, joined by Mary
Ski Bum.
80 Ski Phenom Murphy, and I have no idea who you are.
I'm the bear that kept attacking people in Montana this year.
Who is actually
a bear.
And Sean McCoy, that's
Hi.
correct. Guys, how would you like to dive into some of the week's biggest headlines?
We'd love to.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we're going to start with a story that I wrote, and I think it's pretty cool and a little weird. It's called America's Favorite Tent. Tiny Tent sells out REI in 3 weeks. And we actually have one. This is a real for-purchase tent, functional. It's got stargazer roof, it's got zippered doors. It is a legitimate tent, except small, and it's sold out of REI in 3 weeks, which may make it REI's fastest selling tent ever. That's not confirmed, but we've heard rumors about that. It's $20, and it is a huge craze, and I want to know, guys, why?
I know a lot of people have wanted to buy these. I've heard about it being something that people are like, oh, I've wanted one of those too. I saw it on display. But, you know, from the pictures on REI, looks like it's cats, mostly.
Yeah, cats, chihuahuas, guinea pigs, anything, you know, smaller than like 8 inches tall.
So this is made by the same people that make Matador packable adventure gear, and it was really just because Chris Clearman, the CEO of Matador, always loved seeing these little display tents and wondered why they couldn't be made. So he tried kickstarting it. The Kickstarter failed, and he's like, well, heck it, I'm still going to make these things, and it turned out to be an absolute hit, and he did not expect it to be something that people would use for their pets, but lo and behold. Do you have a cat or a dog?
No.
Do you have a cat? Well, you have. Of course you have a
dog.
A dog that would not fit in this tent.
If Leica fit in this, would you buy this?
I would love
for her?
to put this on her, but I think it would just get shredded in a matter of seconds.
Okay.
But yeah,
My question is, for the people who don't have pets, why do they want these? Like, everyone says, I mean, besides the cuteness factor of their miniature, which this isn't the smallest display tent I've ever seen, but why would people...
I don't know.
I don't. It's a craze that I don't understand.
decoration.
Decoration, sure.
I think most
in the
of
As
cats.
office.
decorations go,
Yeah.
it's pretty weird though.
I mean, it's got real
We have
functional
one as
poles.
decoration.
It comes with a rain fly
Yeah, it comes with a removable rain fly.
in case
like
you want to
wet
like
cat?
take it camping.
If you want to learn
Nobody wants a
more,
wet cat.
that story's up on GearJunkie again. That's America's Favorite Tent. Tiny Tent sells out REI in 3 weeks, and it's $20. You can buy them online or get them as gifts, or if you have a cat, get it for your cat. You're watching the GearJunkie Weekly Roundup presented by Go RVing Halloween Edition. And our next story, Sean, is yours. And I know this was a passion project for you, how not to drive in snow. Tell us, quick sum up what happened in Denver this week, and then tell us.
Well, we got snow.
We sure did.
Yes, we
And
did.
as per every year when we get our first snowfall, there are hundreds of automobile accidents crashing everywhere.
Cars, if you will.
Cars, aka trucks, aka SUVs, and everybody mashes the gas and crashes them. So, quick reminder to the entire world that when it snows and it gets icy, drive a little slower. Don't slam your wheels around. Don't turn real quick. Don't slam on the brakes. I guess, you know.
And a handful of other tips.
Yeah, we have a handful of other tips, but I feel like those are really the
Essentially,
biggest
plan
ones.
ahead. Know that there's snow.
Yeah.
And plan accordingly.
Maybe don't go to work if you can work remote, if it's possible.
Walk to work.
Yeah.
Here's what gets me though, is that I'm from Minnesota, you're from Wisconsin.
Yep.
You're from Sweden?
Florida.
Okay, got it, right.
Okay.
So
So, for the one state that doesn't have snow or hasn't had snow since 1995 in Miami, and we got like 1 inch.
Oh, nice.
Then disregard.
Have you
but
ever-
For everyone else, you should read that.
have you ever had an accident driving in the snow?
No, because I was taught how to drive in the snow, and I've been driving in the snow since I learned how to drive.
Okay, I will say, how long have you been in Colorado?
5 years.
Okay, I've been in Colorado for a year and a half. I will say the drivers here are significantly more aggressive in any condition, but winter especially, than they are in Minnesota. And
Yeah.
Minnesotans are not the greatest drivers, but I do think they're like, it starts snowing and they just like take it easy. Colorado, man,
gun it.
It is unbelievable how people drive here.
Yeah, and I think
Why?
a lot of that's people that are from oftentimes warm weather states that are visiting,
Texas
going
and
to
California.
Texas,
not
California.
always.
Not always, certainly not always. They're not the only people, but you know that's a piece of it. Yeah, I don't.
Do you guys
don't
have,
a
like-
great answer?
Like a favorite pet peeve, like something that bugs you more than anything else?
On snow drivers,
Yeah.
people tailgating in the
I
snow,
hate tailgating.
especially at any sort of speed. Tailgating in the snow is the easiest way to just mess up your car.
I
and
think
crash.
I think my biggest pet peeve when it comes to driving in general, and I do see it in winter also, is when people may have they weren't in the correct lane going to where they wanted to go, and they feel like it's okay to make a right-hand turn from the left lane or like gun it across 3 lanes of the highway to get to that exit instead of just getting off at the next exit. Just you messed up, you missed it, just go around.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hold this is a big deal for me.
Yeah.
We are at the midpoint of the special Halloween edition of the GearJunkie Weekly Roundup presented by GoRVing, which means, as usual, I get to do the live read. This episode, as I said, presented by GoRVing, so whatever your interests, wherever you want to explore, and whomever you want to take along, an RV is the best way to travel. So check out some of the top reasons to go RVing at GoRVing.com, and if you want to learn more about life on the road, check out GearJunkie's Out of Office content series live now at GearJunkie.com. That brings us to our third and final story, and you two are just geeked out to talk about
Oh,
this.
that's so
Alright.
exciting.
It snowed in Denver, so Colorado is ready for skiing.
It snowed a lot.
It's
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Not just a little bit, not like
It
just a
dumped.
lot, but all over Colorado.
It dumped.
There is a lot of snow this year so far, and we're in just the end of
And
October.
what does that mean? Why is that a big deal?
Well, a lot of the ski resorts have been able to open and are opening in the coming week. So, you know, it's going to be a really exciting early season for people. I don't know, you're a basin skier.
A Basin, yeah, A Basin's open. Winter Park, they opened early. Yeah, it's just there's a lot of snow, a lot of natural snow. A lot of these smaller resorts that don't usually open in October. So
Yeah.
that's super
Monarch
cool
is
to
going to be
see.
opening
Monarch
with
is
all
opening.
natural snow
Yeah.
this weekend.
So lots
Are
of
you-
snow.
Are you guys going
Yeah.
skiing this weekend?
Probably.
I'm debating it. I'm not usually much of an early season skier because it's limited terrain. The season goes a very long time in Colorado, and I like to just wait till there's a little bit more base and less rocks to run into. But you know, I'm pondering it for sure. It's always nice to get that first turn.
See, I like going in the early season because A, it just like raises the stoke for later when you know there's going to be more snow or better
Yeah.
terrain.
Yeah.
But B, there are lots of people who aren't going this early. So
Yeah.
even though it's limited terrain, there are usually less people than if you waited till the middle of November.
Then again, by the end of the season, April starts rolling around,
Yeah.
and there's all that good snow, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, I'm just ready to go mountain biking. I usually delay myself a little bit on the early season skiing, but I mean, it's still hunting season here too. It's just kicking off.
Yes,
birds,
as I can
so,
see.
yeah.
When will you start skiing?
Usually, I start getting into it kind of in earnest in mid-December,
Okay.
somewhere around there. But I mean, also this year is looking a lot better than most years, so.
And last year was record year.
Yeah, it was a great year last year too. So fingers crossed, because fingers crossed. An early season of snow in Colorado can also lead to pretty bad avalanche conditions.
Yeah.
So that's something that we're also a little bit worried about. Because
Fortunately, we have a story for that too.
it's true.
We do.
There have been avalanches already reported in Colorado this year, so if you're getting out there, please don't leave your beacons at home. Please turn them on and make sure all your batteries are updated for the new year.
On with the
time
car,
to
off
do
at
it.
the bar.
That's right.
That is our special Halloween edition of the GearJunkie Weekly Roundup presented by GoRVing. We will, of course, be back next week. I'll be dressed the same. I don't know about you guys.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And we
Always.
will again go through the week's top headlines. So for Sean Bareface McCoy, Mary 90s ski phenom Murphy, I'm Adam Baboon Ruggiero. We'll see you next time.